ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
You're listening to House of Cards.
Today, the game is different.
I want to gamble. Gambling is a very serious business.
Is that clear?
Welcome to House of Cards. Dave Weishuttle with you here, deep from the swamps of Jersey. We got a great show coming up for you. Working in the gambling industry, I've been to a lot of conferences across the country, and I can say without a doubt one of the best and my favorite is the East Coast Gaming Congress being held on April 17th and 18th at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City, New Jersey. When I go there, I hear expert panels in the fields of casinos, iGaming, sports betting, investing, lotteries, and gaming law, giving me insight to where the gambling world is headed in the future. We're going to hear all about the East Coast Gaming Congress from Lloyd Levenson. Lloyd's not only CEO of Cooper Levenson, which is the premier gaming law firm in this country, but he's also one of the organizers of the East Coast Gaming Congress. Right after this, I'm talking with Lloyd Levenson, so stick around. We'll be right back with House of Cards. Hey, this is Dave Weishuttle from House of Cards with your House of Cards gaming report for the week of March 18th, 2024. Gaming giants IGT and Everi announced a merger. According to reports, the new company will create a one-stop shop offering products across land-based gaming, sports betting, iGaming, and fintech. Once combined, the new entity will feature approximately 70,000 electronic gaming machines. At the completion of the merger, Everi will change its name to International Game Technology and will trade under the ticker symbol IGT on the New York Stock Exchange. Rhode Island became the 7th state in the United States to have online casinos. On March 5th, Bally's launched their online casino where people can play real money slots and table games anywhere in the Ocean State. Rhode Island joins New Jersey, Michigan, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, Delaware, and West Virginia as the only states to offer online casinos in the U.S. And finally, New Jersey's longest-serving director of the Division of Gaming Enforcement is retiring. David Rebuck is stepping down after 13 years of serving as director of the DGE. For 13 years, Rebuck has led New Jersey's gaming industry through the start of online casinos, online poker, sports betting, and guided the Garden State gaming industry through the pandemic. From all of us at House of Cards, we want to wish David Rebuck a very happy retirement. Have any news or tips regarding casinos, gaming, or legislation? Send us an email at newsroom@houseofcardsradio.com and follow us on X at HOC Radio. Sign up at jackpot.com and you can bet on the world's best lotteries where the biggest jackpots are up for grabs. Powerball, Mega Millions, some of the biggest lotteries can be found at jackpot.com. Simply choose your lotto game, pick your numbers, or use their quick pick feature, and you're done. Sign up at jackpot.com with code DRAW24 and get a free lottery ticket with your first deposit. Jackpot.com, it's the world of lotto in your hand. Terms and conditions apply. You must be at least 18 years old and in the United States to play. Void where prohibited. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
The bathroom of your dreams is only a phone call away with BCI Bath and Shower. We can make your ordinary bath and shower extraordinary. This is not a cookie-cutter design. This is a complete custom build that will fit your every need. It's never been easier or more affordable than right now to get the bathroom of your dreams. We have the best monthly programs in the industry with payments as low as $99 per month or no payments, no interest for 18 months with approved credit. The hardest part of your new bathroom is gutting and building the tub and shower. If your bathing area is old, there could be damage behind the walls and possible mold and mildew, which can be a serious safety issue. At BCI, we don't cover a problem, we fix it. Call now to get a never-clean glass-treated door with a no-track system at half off for the first 50 callers. Factory-trained, certified installers made in the USA and discounts for seniors and military. Call 800-755-0466. That's 800-755-0466.
You're listening to House of Cards. Check out our website at houseofcardsradio.com.
Welcome back to House of Cards. Dave Weishaupt with you. For a person who's working in or interested in the gambling industry, one of the most important conferences you can attend is the East Coast Gaming Congress. It's being held on April 17th and 18th at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City, New Jersey. And with us today, we have one of the organizers of this great event. Lloyd Levenson is an attorney and chief executive officer of the law firm of Cooper Levenson and is one of the most well-known gaming lawyers in this country. And we are lucky to have Lloyd Levenson on the phone with us right now. Lloyd, thanks for joining us.
It's always a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure talking about the East Coast Gaming Congress. It's such a great event. But for those who don't know, what is the East Coast Gaming Congress?
Well, it's been around for 27 years, and thinking about that, we have actually some attendees that weren't born yet when we first started this. So that's how long this has been going on, and it gets bigger and better every year, and we expect this year to be the best ever.
You know, you mentioned it's 27 years, and I'm going for many, many years. I don't think 27, but a lot of years. But did you think it would last this long when you created this? Did you think it's going to evolve into one of the most important conferences for the gaming industry? Because it really has become important for the gaming industry because you get together with a lot of people who make the policy for gaming.
Well, to sum it up, one of the former directors of the American Gaming Association said in public at one of our previous conferences that this was the best conference in America. Mm-hmm. And it's the level of speakers and it's the level of attendees. And so when you have the quality of the programs and the quality of the speakers and the quality of the attendees, it makes for a great Congress. And people network in this Congress more than any of the other ones I've ever been to. It's when Mike Pollock and I started this 27 years ago, we literally had to beg chief executive officers to come and be speakers. 27 years later, when we're finished with the last one, they say to us, don't forget to invite me next year. So it's become a lot easier to staff with the highest quality speakers because of the reputation of the event. And so we expect close to 600 attendees, and we're honoring Dave Rebuck, who spent 13 of his last business years as the director of the Division of Gaming Enforcement in New Jersey. He just retired, and we actually decided to honor him before we even knew that he was intending to retire because of the fact that, you're talking about 13. He's the longest running division director that we've ever had in New Jersey, and he was instrumental in New Jersey's development of iGaming, casino games online, as well as sports wagering when that became legal in 2018. And, the Division of Gaming Enforcement in New Jersey is looked upon worldwide as one of the top regulatory bodies, and particularly that has a lot to do with Dave Rebuck. So we're going to honor him with the Lifetime Achievement Award, which, by the way, even though there's been 27 years now, this will be only the fifth person that we've honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award. So we're excited about that. And we're also going to honor the memory of Steve Norton, who was an individual who started out at Resorts International way back in the late 70s and was an important figure throughout his time at Resorts and thereafter. I still remember him sitting at the last East Coast Gaming Congress well after his retirement because he stayed involved as someone that had a historical perspective of the gaming industry like not many others. So those are a couple of the highlights of the event. We have 11 CEOs of major casino companies going to give individual keynote presentations, and then we have, I think, 4 programs throughout the day and a half of the Congress on areas that are topical to the moment. And so we're excited. It's just, it seems to come around more quickly every year, but it's going to be great. I mean, if you look at the list of the CEOs, you're talking about the top ones in the entire industry of gaming. So, looking forward to having you guys again.
It's always great to be there because it is such an important part of the gaming industry, the East Coast Gaming Congress. I mean, you've mentioned the people who are there and are speaking, and it's amazing over the years how the gaming industry has evolved, and a lot of the people you're having speak were part of that evolution. I mean, the iGaming is growing, the emergence of sports betting, the esports and skill-based gaming is something that people are now looking into and interested in. I mean, in your experience doing this conference over the last 27 years and working in the gaming industry, what were some of the big events that transformed the gaming industry into what it is today? Because we're going to hear a lot of those people who were part of that at the East Coast Gaming Congress.
Well, certainly 2013 was the beginning of the iGaming, casino gaming online, and that has transformed the industry, along with 2018, when the Supreme Court decided the sports decision, and thereafter sports wagering became legal in outside of Nevada and a couple other sprinkling of states, that it became legal everywhere. And so you're talking 2018 to 2024, 6 years, you have, I think, 40 states that now have some type of sports wagering.
Yeah.
Which is an amazing phenomenon that something grew so quickly.
Okay, hold that thought. We're going to take a quick break. See you on the other side.
The bathroom of your dreams is only a phone call away with BCI Bath and Shower. We can make your ordinary bath and shower extraordinary. This is not a cookie-cutter design. This is a complete custom build that will fit your every need. It's never been easier or more affordable than right now to get the bathroom of your dreams. We have the best monthly programs in the industry with payments as low as $99 per month or no payments, no interest for 18 months with approved credit. The hardest part of your new bathroom is gutting and building the tub and shower. If your bathing area is old, there could be damage behind the walls and possible mold and mildew, which can be a serious safety issue. At BCI, we don't cover a problem, we fix it. Call now to get a never-clean glass-treated door with a no-track system at half off for the first 50 callers. Factory-trained, certified installers made in the USA and discounts for seniors and military. Call 800-755-0466. That's 800-755-0466.
You're listening to House of Cards.
You are more in need of a night in Atlantic City than any man I've ever met. I'd say sit down at a table, go for dinner, see a show, take a walk on the boardwalk and smell the salt air. But if you're anything like me, nothing after sit down at a table is going to happen.
Welcome back to House of Cards. Dave Weishottle with you. House of Cards is brought to you by BetMGM Casino. Play your favorite casino games at BetMGM Online Casino. Go to BetMGM Casino, create an account using our promo code Turnpike, and become a verified player. New players get $25 free when signing up, plus a first deposit bonus up to $1,000. That's promo code Turnpike at BetMGM.com for a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 free. Must be 21 years or older to place a bet. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. For those of you just joining us, I am talking with Lloyd Levenson from the law firm Cooper Levenson and one of the organizers of the East Coast Gaming Congress being held on April 17th and 18th at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Sorry about that. Radio has to do its business, you know. Why don't you continue what you were saying before the break?
The iGaming, casino gaming online, has grown slower, but it has grown and is in 5 states.
Yeah.
But it's certainly a way for states to increase their bottom line, and it won't be long until other states come along and join those 5, because casino gaming online actually earns about 3.5 times more than sports wagering for the state. So what's happened over the last few years is the COVID money that has been given to states is now running out, and states are going to need an infusion of tax money. And you know that there's nothing worse than going to the public in your state and saying we're going to raise taxes. So how do you do it other than that? Well, one of the ways to do it is legalize casino gaming online, and it proves to be an amazing, popular way for people to gamble. And the studies have shown it does not cannibalize brick and mortar gaming, and it doesn't reduce employment. Like some people have, and some unions are saying, it does not. The facts are the facts, especially when you add in live gaming online, where the company like Evolution hires up to a couple thousand people in a jurisdiction that wouldn't be hired were it not for the fact that casino gaming online, and particularly live gaming, is legalized in the state. So you're going to see over the next few years, it may not be 2024, but you watch 25, 26, 27, that number 5 is going to double at least. And so, there's going to be a lot more happening in the gaming industry around the country. And we're looking forward to highlighting that at this Congress and in future Congresses. I mean, we're not going to stop. We're going to continue this, to the 50th anniversary at some day.
Wow!
I may not be here, but my son is Lucas works for me. And he'll be here. So we'll continue it on.
Well, let me ask you about some of those big stories like casinos and iGaming and sports betting, and there certainly are the big stories around the country. What are some of the topics that will be covered during this year's East Coast Gaming Congress?
Well, we have our staple, and that is, we call it our Wall Street panel, where it's not titled Wall Street this year. We titled it Betting on Gaming. Where are investors looking? And so that's always one of the most popular programs we have, because people that work in the gaming industry, if they're not gamers, meaning they don't game on even outside their own casino, they don't play games at brick and mortar casinos, one of the things that they're inclined to do is invest in the gaming industry. As far as stock market, so you invest, you decide that this looks like a company that's going to go places, and so people like to hear what the Wall Street investment bankers think moving forward, what's going to be in, what's going to be out. So we have that program, and that program we save for last because we know that people will hang around in order to hear these individuals talk about what is going to be happening in the gaming industry moving forward from a financial perspective. Then we have a program on responsible gaming, also called problem gaming, safer gaming. When we started gaming in Atlantic City back in the late 70s, if you owned a casino and you had somebody say the words problem gaming or responsible gaming, you might get fired.
Yeah.
Because, initially the powers that be didn't want to recognize that people could get hooked on gaming just like they could get hooked on drugs. But over the course of time, the casinos and the executives of casinos and the vendors to casinos realized that you had to embrace the concept because it's there and you couldn't hide from it. What you could do is help people out.
Yeah.
So that's a program that's on, and there are individuals that are going to be speaking on there from the problem gaming people in certain states to people that are leaders in the quest to make sure that that is not swept under the rug and that we all deal with that. It's a fun thing to do, to gamble, but when it becomes a problem, it has to be dealt with.
Yeah.
And so also we deal with a program about what's happening in the eastern United States with regard to competition.
Yeah.
We keep hearing over and over again about New York downstate is going to have full-fledged casinos. We've heard about it now for years, and New York has not yet even set up the foundation of deciding which casino companies are going to be able to do what.
Sure.
But it's coming at some point in time. And so this program, this particular topic is going to deal with that. Plus, always in the back of some people's minds are the expansion of gaming into the Meadowlands area of New Jersey. It went down to a stinging defeat several years ago when it was on the ballot, but one never knows whether that's going to come about again, especially if the downstate casinos get up and running. Will New Jersey just be satisfied with Atlantic City, or will New Jersey believe it could compete with New York better with casinos in the Meadowlands?
Yeah.
So those are a couple of the programs that are on our list of programs at the event.
One thing I always look forward to is you have an update from the New Jersey Casino Control Commission. James Plosis is always speaking there, which I love to listen to. I'm curious, with Cooper Levenson is the premier gaming law firm in New Jersey and in the country. How do you see the health of casinos in Atlantic City? Certainly you talked about the potential for New York City area casinos. There could be some challenging times ahead. I know in the news there's been a lot of issues about smoking in casinos. I just want to get your take on the general health of the casino industry in New Jersey.
This is a question that I'm asked and others are asked year after year after year, and the people that are the intelligent people that understand the present, past, and future of casinos in New Jersey have often said the eulogy
Yeah.
for almost the entire industry, and more currently, of a few casinos, but the eulogy has never been spoken, and I don't think it's going to be spoken because New Jersey casinos in Atlantic City have something that no other location in the country has. It's got a beach.
Yeah.
One of the most beautiful beaches in the world, not just in the country. It's got a boardwalk. It's got a whole host of casinos on that boardwalk that people can walk down and visit. In some other jurisdictions, you have a casino, and then 30 miles away you have another, and 60 miles away you have another, which is fine. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. But people like the option of walking down a boardwalk or taking a tram down the boardwalk and going into and experiencing different casino properties. And other than the Strip in Las Vegas, there's no other state that has that.
Okay, hold that thought. We're going to take a quick break. See you on the other side. Sign up at jackpot.com and you can bet on the world's best lotteries where the biggest jackpots are up for grabs. Powerball, Mega Millions, some of the biggest lotteries can be found at jackpot.com. Simply choose your lotto game, pick your numbers, or use their quick pick feature, and you're done. Sign up at jackpot.com with code DRAW24 and get a free lottery ticket with your first deposit. Jackpot.com, it's the world of lotto in your hand. Terms and conditions apply. You must be at least 18 years old and in the United States to play. Void where prohibited. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Interest rates and inflation are out of control. Is your credit card debt also out of control? It's time to resolve your debt and take back control for a lot less than what you owe. If you have $10,000 or more in credit card debt, then you need to call us right now. Debt Fix Pros can significantly reduce the amount you owe, and you could be debt-free faster than you think.
I knew we had to do something. Our debt was growing.
It was getting out of control, and we just didn't know what to do.
We saw an ad for Debt Fix Pros. We called, and they showed us how fast they could get us out of debt.
It really was amazing, and now we're back in control.
Call now, and we'll show you how easy it is to fix your debt. The call and consultation are free. Call Debt Fix Pros right now at 800-479-3522. That's 800-479-3522. 800-479-3522.
With costs going up, Adam & Eve is the best deal around. With 50% off a sexy adult product at adamandeve.com. That's 50% off right now when you point the camera on your smartphone at the code on the screen. Don't get up. Just open your camera and point it at the screen. Hurry! You'll also get 10 free gifts, including free discreet shipping at checkout. This is your chance to get more for less. So scan now for 50% off plus 10 free gifts from adamandeve.com.
Every 40 seconds, a kid is reported missing. Find the Children provides educational material that teaches your kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs are very successful in bringing kids back home to their family. You can help protect our kids and bring the missing kids home safe by donating your unwanted car, truck, SUV, or van, running or not. We guarantee you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast free pickup, usually within 24 hours. Over 2,000 kids are reported missing every day. Call now to donate your vehicle. Donate now to bring these kids home safe.
Call 800-934-2260. 800-934-2260. 800-934-2260.
You're listening to House of Cards. Check out our website at houseofcardsradio.com.
We are flying over a well-known eastern city that is remarkable, a city whose principal business is the entertainment of millions. Atlantic City, often called the vacation capital of the nation.
Welcome back to House of Cards. Dave Weishottle with you. House of Cards is brought to you by the Life Hack Pack from More Labs. Unlock your best self with the Life Hack Pack from More Labs. The Life Hack Pack contains 2 bottles of Morning Recovery, 2 bottles of Dreamwell, and 2 bottles of Liquid Focus. The Life Hack Pack is specially designed to help you live your life not just better, but smarter. Use promo code Radio15 at morelabs.com to get 15% off your first purchase of the Life Hack Pack or any of their other great products. That's promo code Radio15 to take advantage of this great promo of 15% off your first purchase at morelabs.com. You can finally do it all with help from More Labs. For those of you just joining us, I am talking with Lloyd Levenson from the law firm Cooper Levenson and one of the organizers of the East Coast Gaming Congress being held on April 17th and 18th at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Sorry about that. Radio has to do its business, you know. Why don't you continue what you were saying before the break?
iGaming, as casino gaming online and sports wagering has proven to be very popular in New Jersey, and that has helped the casinos, their bottom lines, even though they don't make all that money that people have gambled and lost because the casinos have to share most of that with the online operators, but it is certainly a vehicle for more cash in the coffers of the brick and mortar casinos, which has helped keep them online. But we suffer a bit during the cold winter, but then right about now, the weather's getting warmer. People are getting outside, and it's a wonderful place to be. So, I would advise everybody to take their eulogies and put them in a suitcase somewhere up in the attic because Atlantic City is doing fine.
Now, you mentioned iGaming, and certainly technology is at the core of the modern gaming industry in this country. I mean, I just did an interview about fintech in the gaming industry, and that's another panel discussion you're having in the very first day of the Congress. How important is technology to the expansion of the gaming industry, and where do you see the technology headed for the industry?
Well, if you look back over the years, emerging technologies has increased the health of the casino industry. These companies that are out there, slot companies and online companies, I mean, this is what they do day in and day out. They have portions of their company that devote time to emerging technologies because people don't want to do the same thing over and over again. I mean, you don't want to go see the same movie even twice sometimes, unless it's Rocky or something. And so the same thing to do with the gaming industry. You have to freshen it up. Other than a couple slot machines that have been around forever and are very popular, the rest of the casino floor has to get reinvigorated. What I mentioned earlier about, for example, live casino gaming on the internet has proven to be humongously popular to people, and it has not cannibalized the brick and mortar casinos. So, things like that have encouraged people to continue to be excited about the gaming industry and gambling both online and in person.
You know, what's very interesting to me is another panel you're having on the very first day, and that deals with iGaming and iLottery. I mean, it seems like lottery and iLottery is an incredible market in the gaming industry. I can tell you some of the biggest advertisers on this radio show are iLotteries and state lotteries. I've never seen that happen before in the last couple of years. It's absolutely incredible what's happening with the lottery. How does the lottery fit in with the iGaming markets and the gaming markets of the country? I mean, even Nevada now is thinking about allowing a state lottery, which shocked me to find out they didn't have one in the first place. But lottery really seems to be emerging in the iGaming markets.
Yeah, well, many states, the overwhelming majority of states have lotteries and have had lotteries for many, many years.
Yeah.
Now, you see the fact that they have lotteries online where you have a choice. You can go into the local bodega or 7-Eleven or whatever and buy your retail lottery tickets, or you can use your smartphone and buy lottery tickets online the same way that you can sports bet or iGame online. And so that has sort of revolutionized the lottery industry. In between that, the retail and the internet lottery, buying your tickets online yourself, there's something called courier services, or also known as messenger services. There's one called NJ Lotto that is about to start in New Jersey and New York, and is in other locations where you don't go into a store, you don't buy your tickets online yourself, you advise this courier service that you want to buy, let's say it's $1 billion Mega Millions situation going on, or Powerball, and you want to spend a decent amount of money at this point to buy lottery tickets, and you don't want to go and wait in line at the store. You open an account with a courier service. You tell the courier service what numbers you want to pick, or you do you pick them where they pick them for you, and you register and you with your credit card, and you spend $100. They charge you a relatively small commission, and they literally send a courier to a retailer and buy the tickets for you, and they upload them to your computer where you can see those tickets. And then once the drawing occurs, you can either rely upon the courier service, which automatically tells you whether you won or lost, or you can go check the numbers yourself. And it makes it extremely easy for you. Wow. And so they've become very popular. And so, this is, it's always a question of, the casino gaming versus lotteries. And more the lotteries are introducing games that look a lot like casino games. You even have litigation in the state of Pennsylvania, in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. You have litigation between the casinos and the lottery because the casinos are saying, wait a minute, you've introduced games that are not legal because they're casino games, and they look and feel and the touch of casino games when you're not legally authorized to have those games. So there's a question of conflict or cooperation, and it's always been a popular program. We've had it over the last couple of years. We've tweaked it every year, but it is a popular program.
Stick around. We'll be right back with more House of Cards.
Attention. If you owe back taxes to the IRS, watch this urgent message. The IRS is cracking down by hiring 87,000 new agents to garnish your paycheck and put liens on homes and businesses. They can even seize your bank account. The IRS calls it enforced compliance, and now they have the manpower to get you. Penalties and interest on unpaid taxes compound daily. So call One Stop Tax Relief Shop and get the IRS off your back. They're experts in the Fresh Start Initiative, one of the biggest breaks the IRS has ever offered. And no other tax shop gets you more or faster approvals. One Stop Tax Relief has resolved thousands of cases since 2014 and saved clients millions of dollars. Call now for a free consultation. Connect with tax professionals who get the IRS off your back.
Call 800-605-0688. 800-605-0688.
One Stop Tax Relief Shop.
Oh, a boogie woogie box.
Pardon me. Do you like the radio?
Certainly, I love it.
You got it.
Oh.
You're listening to House of Cards.
Welcome back to House of Cards. Dave Weishaupt with you. House of Cards is brought to you by BetMGM Casino. Play your favorite casino games at BetMGM Online Casino. Go to BetMGM Casino, create an account using our promo code Turnpike, and become a verified player. New players get $25 free when signing up, plus a first deposit bonus up to $1,000. That's promo code Turnpike at BetMGM.com for a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 free. Must be 21 years or older to place a bet. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. For those of you just joining us, I am talking with Lloyd Levenson from the law firm Cooper Levenson and one of the organizers of the East Coast Gaming Congress being held on April 17th and 18th at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Now, as you mentioned, you're having a panel on responsible gaming, which I think is so important. And I think a strong program for responsible gaming only makes the gambling industry stronger in this country. And you're having that panel moderated by Sean Flaherty, who's been a guest on the show several times. He's a member of the West Virginia House of Delegates and also president of the National Committee of Legislators from Gaming States. He's a great speaker. I can't wait for that panel. How important is a good program for responsible gambling? And in your opinion, do you think the gambling operators are doing enough with regard to responsible gambling efforts? I know for a lot of legislators, they're concerned about the amount of advertising that's going on in the industry. I mean, I have a law office in the Boston, Massachusetts area, and the Gaming Commission up there is changing signs at Fenway Park for this upcoming baseball season to put responsible gambling messages underneath the advertisements. Where do you see responsible gambling efforts headed for in the near future?
Well, I can say that every year it becomes more prominent and more talked about. Mm-hmm. And this year is no different. For example, New Jersey Division of Gaming Enforcement selected one of their experienced deputy attorneys general to be the individual that is responsible in Division Gaming Enforcement for monitoring the responsible gaming efforts by the casinos. That's her entire job, mm-hmm. Which is unheard of.
Yeah.
Or would have been unheard of in the past. So Jamie McKelvey is her name, and she is in charge. And so it's not something that is just whispered anymore. It's something that is screamed. And the gaming industry has woken up over the years to know that if you hide something like this under the rug, it's going to come out and there's eventually going to be a scandal which is going to hurt the entire industry. So it has come out into the open. It's been discussed. I mean, for example, you can walk into a casino and put down $20,000 in various, games and whatever. and you never have to tell the casino your name. So the casino may not even know who you are. And so it becomes a little difficult to monitor, how much you're gambling and whether you're gambling over your head and the like. In sports wagering and on the internet for iGaming casino online, everything you do, first of all, you have to register, and they know who you are because you have to register. You put down your Social Security number, your address, your age, and all that, and they check you out, and they're able to monitor how much you're gambling. And you're able to yourself put limits on what you feel you can lose. And in addition, the online operators can monitor that and give messages to you. They can time you out to give you time to think about how much you're gambling. So, it's been a bit of a revolution in the problem gaming aspect of the casino world, and it's continued to be handled in a educational way, and I believe you're never going to stop, people from gambling over their head, but you can monitor it, you can reduce it, and it's very important because you don't want people. You want people to be entertained. It's an entertainment industry. Once it becomes more than that, then we got a problem, and everybody is awake to that now.
Now, as you said, you have a panel that has investors in the gambling market talking about what investors are looking for. It's always one of my favorite ones to listen to. Have you seen a gradual evolution in attitudes toward investment in the gambling industry over the years? I mean, I asked that question because I remember talking to a stockbroker in the 90s, and he actually called shares in the gambling industry vice stocks. I mean, but has the attitude toward investment in the gaming industry changed over the years, in your opinion?
Absolutely. Just like the attitude towards the gaming industry in general has been transformative over the years. People have made a lot of money in investing in the gaming industry. If you look back, I mean, I'll take that company Evolution that I talked about earlier, who's in the live gaming. Just ask your listeners to go and look back from the date that they went public, the value of their stock, to the price of it today, and you'll say to yourself, why didn't I buy that stock? It's almost the same as Apple. Why didn't I buy that stock when it first came out? So there are success stories in the gaming industry, far and wide, of investing in companies. Now, of course, like any other industry, there's some companies that didn't do as well. But I think all in all, when you look at investments in the gaming industry, whether they're casino companies or suppliers, you see that those investments have produced increases for the individuals who have invested. So it's not looked upon, hey, listen, when gaming was just in Nevada, people were looking at it as, maybe a dirty industry way back when. Nevada certainly changed that over the years. And New Jersey, when it first came in the late 70s, our then governor told the mafia, keep your hands off New Jersey. So, it was still looked upon back when New Jersey became only the second legal, gaming state, looked upon as, is this really on the up and up? Not long after, though, you had some of the top companies on Wall Street becoming gaming companies, and so that doesn't exist anymore. There's no organized crime. It's as clean a industry as the banking industry or any other of our top industries.
Lloyd, we're running out of time, but can you remind the audience again when and where the East Coast Gaming Congress will be held? What's the website for the event? And what's the best way for people to register to attend the East Coast Gaming Congress?
Well, you need to know that it's on April 17th and 18th at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. You go to www.ecgc.us and you can see the program. The fact that you have as I said earlier, the top CEOs from 11 companies, or 11 of the top gaming companies, if for no other reason, they give keynote addresses which don't give advertisements for their properties. What they do is they tell you where they think the gaming industry is going to go over the next 5 or 10 years, and they've over the years they've proven to be correct.
Yeah.
They don't get to be top CEOs because they don't have those kind of thoughts. And so we invite everybody to come. It's a rather inexpensive conference, probably the most inexpensive conference in the country, because we want to make it so that people don't look at the price and think, well, this is a lot. It's not. So come out and try us one time, and I guarantee you'll come to the 28th one in the spring of 2025.
Lloyd Levenson, CEO of the law firm Cooper Levenson and organizer of the East Coast Gaming Congress, which is being held on April 17th and 18th at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Thanks so much for joining us and telling us all about the event. This is a conference I look forward to attending every year. Thanks for your time today, and I'll see you there.
Great. Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Well, that'll do it for us this week. We'll see you next time with House of Cards.
Drag a spotted chain across the desert plain. You build a house of cards.